Welcome to TechPacks, your partner in advanced research and development. In this video, we will be presenting the details about one of the most demanding research projects titled Optimizing Data Security for IoT Health Systems using Adaptive Huffman and AES Encryption Strategies. This research project can be extended further to publish a research paper in a reputed journal or used for your PhD or MTech thesis. So, if you are a researcher, PhD, or MTech research scholar working on a similar research project and need expert guidance to handle the complexities of research in this field, you're in the right place. Watch this video till the end to gain valuable insights into the project's objectives, methodology, and results. We'll also provide a demo of the code in action, showcasing its key features and functionalities. So, let's begin. Our professional researcher will now take the lead and guide you through the details. Here we go.
Hello friends, welcome to TechPacks Research and Innovation Services. Today I'm here to present you one of the applications that we have designed for the security of the data in the Internet of Things. While as currently most of the data is traveling over the internet and can be remotely accessed, so the security is the main concern. So inspired from that, we have designed this system. So let's move to the video. Before moving to the video, let's talk about that what we will cover into it. In this particular video, we will initially talk about the application areas in which the developed system can be implemented. Then we will talk about the code that we have designed, what are the files, which files you need to execute, and what are the software requirements to execute the code. Then we will talk about that what exactly we have done in the proposed system in order to overcome the issues faced by the traditional methods. Finally, the experimental outcomes and findings will be discussed. So let's talk about the application areas. As I already told, it is related to the data security over the internet. So for the internet security, for the digital security domain, network security domain, data protection, so all these domains are there where the developed system can be used. Now let's move to the code part. So in order to run the code, we will provide you the folder name code under which all the files has been placed. Here the data that we are using is basically the ECG signal of the patients, so that is basically related to the medical data. So inspired from this application, we can also term it as Internet of Medical Things, IOMT. So the security is provided to the data in that particular scenario. So the whole code is implementing in the MATLAB, so you must have the MATLAB software installed on your system. So currently the MATLAB version that I'm using is R2015B. You can use the higher version also, but make sure it should be a full version. So in order to run this code, just copy the path of the folder where the whole code is there, and then go to the MATLAB and paste it there and press enter. When you will press enter, there will all the files whatever we have designed. So out of that you need to run the main code. In this we are running for the different files. So this is for patient 1, patient 2, patient 3, and patient 4. So when I will click on the run button, it will start processing the data, and the results will be shown, will be processed, and at the end the results will be shown. Now let's talk about that what exactly we have done. In this particular application, we have read the medical data and then process it with the different level of the security. Most of the people, those are working in the domain of the data security, they were applying the information set like the encryption like ECC, RSA, encoding schemes. So there is one of the common technique that is currently used is Huffman encoding, RSA encoding. So we have evaluated the current literature and came to know that the using the ECC RSA for the encryption or normal Huffman is not effective, because a high level and more effective models are available in the market. So out of that, firstly, we are doing the proposed work in the two scenarios. One of the scenarios that in which we are doing the encoding scheme, that is adaptive Huffman, that is the advanced variant of the Huffman scheme. Secondly, we are uh, applying the encryption by using the AES encryption method, which is one of the effective method currently available in the market. So every of the file is basically having the data, we are reading it, processing it, and for each and every file we are doing the communication that it is transferring the data from one location to another. So the data is also shown with respect to the magnitude of the signal. Along with that, we are applying the encoding scheme. We get the compressed data and get the results in the terms of the compression ratio and the compression size, which we have shown later on. And finally, the compressed data is further encrypted using the AES, under which the key is predefined, and the AES encryption has been applied, and the at the receiver and the received data is shown, and we are also calculating the time complexity and the overall process. So when I ran the code, now let's have a look at what exactly we got and the results. So Here, this is the actual signal that we have received from the data set. So the data set we are using is MITBH. So you can get it easily from the internet. So MITBIH data set. So this is basically available at the Physionet as well as on the Kaggle website. Here, you can directly download it. So it is totally depend upon you. Once the data is processed, then uh, here you can see this is the computation cost in time. So you can see the traditional method that we were following was IET scheme. The proposed one is adaptive Huffman AES scheme. So you can see the time consumption by the proposed method is very less in comparison to the traditional one. The traditional method, as the number of receiver were increasing, the time consumption is increasing. Even the same pattern is followed by our technique also, but the variation is very less. So that proves our scheme is much faster. This is the data after the Huffman, because we are applying the encoding scheme, so obviously the data size is going to be reduced. So you can see where it is in IET scheme, it is higher in size. The yellow is our proposed method, and you can see the size of the data which is transmitting over the internet is reduced before the encryption, right? And finally, this is basically the compression ratio. The compression ratio is higher in our case. That means more data is getting compressed when the data will be fed into our proposed scheme. So further modifications are still possible into it. For those details, you can contact us directly. So the data management for the IoT networks or the data security methods, the people those are working in the domain for the research, they can contact us directly and can get the information. Thank you. Thanks for watching the video.
Thank you for watching this video. We hope you found it informative and engaging. For more information about this research project and to get our consultancy services, click the link in the description below. At TechPacks, we offer comprehensive support for researchers, PhD, and MTech students in the fields of engineering and ICT. Our services include selection of research topic, helping you choose the right topic tailored to your interests and the latest trends. Synopsis preparation, crafting a clear and concise synopsis with well-defined objectives. Coding assistance, providing expert help with writing and optimizing code in various tools and platforms. Research paper writing, assisting in drafting and editing research papers to meet the highest academic standards. Dissertation writing, offering complete support for your dissertation, ensuring consistency and quality. Plagiarism check and removal, ensuring your work is original and free from plagiarism with advanced detection tools. We also offer customization services to meet your specific project needs. Whether you require a modification of an existing project or a completely new application, our team of experts is here to help. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more updates on cutting-edge research projects and expert advice. Thank you for choosing TechPacks. We look forward to collaborating with you on your research journey.